Thank you for watching. I've been asked to explain natural law theory in Catholicism in 5 minutes or less. So here we go. I'm going to use St. Thomas Aquinas because I think he is the best exponent of natural law theory. He articulated an approach to law that is still used in the Catholic intellectual tradition today and has a lot of relevance to natural law theory today. Thomas Aquinas distinguished the following: eternal law, which is the law of the universe governed by God; divine law, which is the revealed word of God in Revelation that guides us. There's natural law, the eternal law as it applies to us, which we know by reason; and human law, which is created by human beings, so that we can implement natural law. Now, importantly, what did Thomas Aquinas mean by this term, natural law? Contrary to widespread misperception, it doesn't mean biological law. It doesn't mean something like the law of the jungle. Instead, natural law means natural in the Aristotelian sense of that which is proper to a being. So natural law for human beings is what is proper for a human being. Natural law, then, is the law that leads us in the just or right order that exists through nature, that theologically God has established for our benefit. So natural law is the product of reason that discerns what is compatible with the end or purpose that our Creator has established for us. So what does this mean in relation to the other law? The divine law, the revealed word of God that we see, for example, in the Bible. How does natural law differ from that? Effectively, and this is a key insight of Aquinas, there is no effective difference between the content of natural law and divine law. The difference is how they are known. Let's share a concrete example. Murder is wrong. And I think around the world we have pretty well universal agreement on that. We can say that any reasonable person, any society, can work out through natural law, so we can work out reasonably that murder is wrong. At the same time, we have the 10 Commandments, one of which is, "Thou shalt not murder." So, as far as the content goes, don't commit murder. There's no difference between the natural law against murder and the divine law against murder. The difference is whether we know this by natural reason or by divine revelation. Perhaps I should mention why this is the case in the Catholic intellectual tradition. We have a saying that divine grace builds upon and perfects human nature. So the idea there is that God's revelation doesn't contradict what we know through natural law, but it builds upon it, perhaps gives it more authority, and gives us some extra motivation to follow that law. That's not the case in all faiths, though. Certainly in biblical fundamentalism, we see a very negative view of human nature, so that divine law and natural law are not just different, but they are opposed. In the Catholic intellectual tradition, though, divine law and natural law are integrated because of a positive view of human nature. So, in the Catholic intellectual tradition, what is natural law? It's natural in the sense of what is proper, just, or in accord with the right order of the universe. And it's also natural in the sense of what we can know without divine revelation. Thank you for listening, and God bless.